Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Mubeen teaching wala. I belong to Turbat, Balochistan and I am a level 1 student at Rehan College. Today I am going to share my thoughts on the topic Stop Teaching, Start Learning. This title carries a powerful message. It reminds us that education is not only about delivering information. True education begins when learners become curious, ask questions, solve problems and take responsibility for their own growth. In this presentation, I will discuss why learning is more important than simplified teaching, how students and teachers can grow together, and what practical steps we can take to create a better learning environment. Let's begin. Stop teaching, start learning. When we hear the word teaching, we usually imagine a teacher standing in front of a classroom explaining a lesson while students quietly listen. For many years, this has been traditional way of education. Al- However, the world is changing rapidly and education must be changed as well. Today, knowledge is available everywhere. We can learn through books, the internet, online courses, artificial intelligence, educational videos, and real life experience. Because information is easily accessible, the role of education is no longer just to transfer knowledge. Instead, education should help students learn how to think, how to solve problems, how to communicate, and how to continue learning thoughts through life. The title Stop Teaching, Start Learning encourages us to shift our mindset. It tells us that education should focus more on the learner than on the teacher. A classroom becomes successful when the student actively participate, ask questions, explore ideas, and learn from mistakes. Learning is not limited to school. We'll learn from our families, our friends, our community, our failure, and our experience. Every challenge teaches us something valuable. Every mistake gives us an opportunity to improve. A good learner never believes that learning is an ending. Instead, they understand that learning is a lifelong journey. Every day provides a new opportunity to gain knowledge and improve ourselves. One important lesson from this topic is curiosity. Curious people continue asking why and how. They are not satisfied with memorizing answers. They want to understand concept deeply, creates innovation, creativity, and confidence. Teachers also play an important role. A great teacher is not someone who simplify gives answer. A great teacher inspires students to discover answers on their own. Such teachers create discussion, encourage teamwork, and motivate students to think independently. Technology has transformed education. Artificial intelligence, online learning platform, and digital libraries. Generation could only imagine. However, technology is only useful when it is used wisely. Critical thinking and responsible learning remain essential. Another important aspect is collaboration. Students learn more effectively when they share ideas, discuss problems, and work together. Learning is not a competition; it is a shared journey where everyone can contribute. Failure is another powerful teacher. Many successful people failed several times before achieving success. Instead of fearing mistakes, learners should view them as valuable lessons that guide improvement. Self-learning has become one of the most valuable skills in today's world. Employers now look for people. Self-learning has become one of the most valuable skill in today's world. Employers now look for people who can adapt, learn new skill quickly, and solve real world problems. Continuous learning helps individuals remain relevant in a rapidly changing world. Education should also develop character knowledge. Without honesty, kindness, responsibility, and respect cannot build a better society. Learning should help us become better human beings, not only better professionals. Students should set clear goals, manage their time wisely, read regularly, practice constantly, and reflect on their progress. Small improvements made every day lead to significant achievement over time. Teachers and students should work as partners instead of one person is speaking all the time classroom. should encourage conversation, discussions, projects, and practical activities. Active participation makes learning meaningful and enjoyable. One of the greatest habit of successful learner is reading. Reading expand knowledge, improves vocabulary, develops imagination and strength critical thinking. Even reading for 20 minutes every day can create a lasting impact. Communication is another essential skill. Learners should express their ideas confidently, listen respectfully, and participate in meaningful discussion. A strong communication opens doors to leadership and career success. Discipline is equally important. Motivation may help us start, but discipline help us continue. Constant effort brings long-term success. Learning should never stop after graduation. Professional entrepreneurs, teachers, doctors, engineers, and business owners all need continuous learning to remain successful in their fields. Finally, this topic reminds us that education is not about collecting certificate. It is about developing the ability to think independently, solve problems, help others, and continue growing through life. In conclusion, the message of Stop Teaching, Start Learning encourages every one of us to become active learners instead of passive listeners. When we stay curious, embrace challenges, learn from mistakes, use technology wisely, and continue improving day, we become lifelong learners. Education is not simply about completing lessons, it is about transforming lives. Thank you. Thank you everyone for listening to my presentation. I hope this discussion inspired you to become a lifelong learner and to see education as a journey rather than a destination. Once again, my name is Mubeen Teachingwala. I belong to Turbat, Balochistan, and I am a level 1 student at Rehan College. Thank you for your time. Allah Hafiz.